Celebrating the life and career of soap opera icon Anthony Geary. And Sam, you are here with the legacy of the General Hospital star. We've been sharing stories all morning. I watched with my mom, Michael with his mom, and George with his grandmother.
Oh, and I in college, we actually had a game. I can't go into that now.
We didn't say anything.
It was original appointment television back in the day when television was the only game in town, and he was best known perhaps as one half of the legendary couple Luke and Laura on General Hospital. The 8-time daytime Emmy winner played the character for 37 years and helped shape not only what soap operas are and were, but pop culture.
How you doing? You remember me, Luke Spencer?
From the minute Luke first met Laura in 1978.
You mean Laura Weber Baldwin wants to wait tables?
Anything wrong with it?
No. There's a lot right with it from where I'm standing.
America couldn't get enough of the star-crossed lovers and cultural phenomena of General Hospital. The pair catapulting the soap opera to a lasting first place in the ratings.
How come you're crying?
I wasn't crying.
Yes, you were. When you didn't know that I was here. Luke, you've always been there for me. Why won't you treat me like that kind of a friend?
I don't want you involved, Laura.
Anthony Geary capturing hearts and eventually a record 8 daytime Emmys, playing the elusive disco owner with ties to the mob.
You don't belong in my world, I don't belong in yours.
Who happened to fall head over heels in love for the Princess of Port Charles, played by Genie Francis.
Dance with me, Laura.
Tony was a very warm person, very sensitive person, and incredibly funny. I was very, very young, and Tony was very protective of me. But we knew we were doing something very edgy. Gloria Monty always said that we were going to change the face of daytime, and we knew we were doing that. We were so excited we didn't want to leave when we were released. We'd sometimes sit on the stage and just talk about what we had done.
Hi, this is Lorenzo Spencer.
Take thee, Laura Weber Baldwin.
Take thee, Laura Weber Baldwin.
Their chemistry at its zenith in mid-November 1981, when 30 million Americans, that's more than a third of all country, tuned in at 3 p.m. to witness ABC's own version.
Announced that they are husband and wife. You may kiss the bride.
Even the reigning queen of Hollywood, Elizabeth Taylor, insisted on being a part of it.
My curse on you, Laura and Luke. My curse on both of you.
Also watching a certain real princess, whose wedding was just a few months earlier, as Geary recalled to us on GMA in 2013.
She watched the wedding, and when she got married, she sent Jeannie and I both bottles of champagne from her wedding and a little note.
There are all kinds of successes, but ours was different in that it was truly lightning in a bottle. It was the most unexpected place, you know, a soap opera, which was about to be canceled. That took everyone's interest and swept the nation. That's just, you know, it's a piece of history that I'm glad I took part in.
Our Cameron Matheson, a current General Hospital cast member, idolized Geary when he was a young actor.
The Luke and Laura days, they were huge. They were massive celebrities. They could barely walk outside. He was just a very, very, very sweet man, very kind, very encouraging, but also just had this confidence, this sort of essence about him that was pretty magical.
I'm just heartbroken. I'm so sad. But, you know, I'm so lucky that I got to have this man as my first leading man. He ruined me. He ruined me for leading men for the rest of my life, basically, because I started with the best.
Tony was 78 years old. The memories are wonderful for all of us. You couldn't even schedule a class for college at 3 o'clock because you would have skipped it just to make sure you saw General Hospital. Tony's husband saying in a statement he passed away during an unspecified medical procedure and calling it a shock, saying, quote, for more than 30 years, Tony was my friend, my companion, my husband. And by the way, he was our soap opera king.
Yeah. Yes. We all had great memories. Just a smile to everyone's face thinking about him and what he did in the moment.
And the people you were with when you watched it together.
Yeah. Thanks for bringing that, Sam.